Hello, Scorpio. Welcome to your March messages. In the month of March, we have the eclipses taking place and we have Mercury going retrograde. So it is a intense time of energy, and it's also a time of revelation, illumination, truth coming to light, doors opening, doors closing. And I have taken two sets of major arcana cards and combined them into one set. We're going to pull three of these cards to see what the strongest major arcana energies are that you will be experiencing in the month of March. So let's get into your reading, Scorpio. All right. We've got temperance, so balance and healing coming in, things feeling easier, things feeling smoother, things mellowing out for you. Look at this. Now we have the sun, blessings, healing, illumination, and look at your next card, the moon. And you've got the eclipse right there. The sun and the moon coming out anyways. I mean, that talks about the eclipses right there. So, Scorpio, these eclipses are powerful for you. And I'll give you the exact dates. The Virgo full moon lunar eclipse is happening on March 14th. And then the new moon Aries solar eclipse is happening on March 29th. I said full moon Virgo on the 14th, right? Yeah, full moon Virgo lunar eclipse on the 14th. And I believe Mercury's going retrograde right around the 14th as well. So these eclipses are definitely shaking things up in your reality. But what I see is balance coming in, truth, freedom, healing, blessings, things coming full circle, manifestations coming forth. So this is more of an auspicious time for Scorpio opposed to some of the other signs. This is very positive. I don't see any crazy revelation that's breaking your heart or scaring you. I see this more as peaceful energy, soothing energy, happiness, blessings, great balance with temperance right there. And the eclipse, the lunar eclipse. Something that's really been troubling you, it's, excuse me, the door is finally closing on that energy or that experience, and you're not going to be troubled by it any longer. The heaviness is lifting off of you. So let's pull some minor arcana cards and clarify this further. Those are great major arcana energies to be dealing with. Temperance is balance and healing. The sun is the most positive card in the tarot, and the moon. Things that are hidden are now coming to light, Scorpio. The truth shall set you free. All right, Two of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, Knight of Wands, Seven of Pentacles, and Five of Pentacles. Okay, in this position, this is when we're struggling, feeling lackful. In this position, it's not so much about a lack of abundance, but it's feeling guilty about something. So, Scorpio, some of you have been on the fence here, trying to make a decision about something, and this could be about a relationship. This could be about purchasing a home or where you want to invest money. This could also be I want a new job. Whatever this choice is, you've been struggling to make it because If it's about a relationship, you feel bad for walking away. If it's a job, you feel bad maybe towards your boss or your coworkers because you know what you bring to the table and you know that they'll suffer without you. Okay, it's something along those lines where you've got to make a decision about something, but you're weary because you don't want to upset somebody, you don't want to hurt somebody, but you've got to do what's best for you, Scorpio. And you are going to make a choice here. And some of you, this may be where you've really been investing a lot of your time, energy, or resources into a relationship, into a cause, or whatever. And now through these eclipses, you're like, you know what? This is just a black hole. I'm not participating. I'm not giving my energy, time, or resources to this or to this person any longer. And if you've been feeling bad about walking away, these eclipses are going to cure you of that, because deeper truths are coming forward. And if you've been feeling bad about a decision that you've made in the past, something that happened in the past, and you wish like, oh, if I would have just handled this differently or said this differently, or if I wouldn't have spent that money, if you've been beating yourself up about anything of the past, Scorpio, you're coming out of that as well. It's a time of healing. It's a time of blessing. It's a time of truth. And it's a time of the door closing on some shadow energy, something you've been struggling with. And it's like you're walking away, you're moving on, you're moving forward. And funny, I have another set of minor arcana, and the first one that's on the top is this here. And Six of Pentacles, Scorpio, if you're giving more to a situation, to a job, to a relationship than you are receiving back, eventually you are going to feel sucked dry, overwhelmed, at your wit's end. And if that's how you've been feeling, that's your indicator that it's time for a change or it's time to move on. But if you've already invested a lot of time, energy, and resources into something, it is harder to give that up and walk away, right? It's because you question, is this the right choice? Am I just being emotional? No, I really see that you are walking away. You just see the truth of things in a whole new perspective. And you realize where you've been getting shortchanged. And if before you felt some sense of obligation or duty, that's no longer the case. You realize that you deserve more than what you've been experiencing. So let's pull some clarifiers. Up on the top. Okay. Nine of Swords. Yeah, so you've been really worried about this choice, or feeling like you have to juggle energies, not feeling very supportive, like what you've been putting out, not getting that back in return. Yeah, look at that. Knight of Swords, Page of Swords, and Queen of Pentacles. Okay, Scorpio, if you're blessed and good things are happening for you, it's not your obligation to save everybody and fix everybody and help everybody out. It's not. And this is a time of prosperity and abundance for Scorpio. And if there's people that are trying to guilt you or shame you into helping them, it's okay to be like, listen, I'm sorry. I can't help you right now. I really can't, and have no shame or guilt in that. It is not your fault, the circumstances of their life. It's not your responsibility to fix it for them. Yes, it's great for us to share and help and all of that. But this is where I'm seeing like you're being tapped, you're being like sucked dry, tapping out of energy being taken advantage of, not appreciated. And so it's okay to put your foot down, especially if you've been giving to the detriment of yourself, meaning you don't have enough money to satisfy your own obligations and responsibilities, or you don't have enough energy left over in your day to take care of your responsibilities and obligations outside of your job, or you just don't have enough time for yourself and your dreams and your goals. You're getting very, very clear, big activation and awakening of where you are giving and doing more than you are receiving back, whether it's in a job, a situation, being part of a group, in a relationship. You're just seeing it all very clearly. And you've been asking, for miracle and all of this. And I get spirits saying, if you pull your energy back, so much will come into your life. Because when our energy is splintered, it's hard for us to be grounded and open up to receive and manifest. And I just see that where it's like you're kind of stretched a bit thin, helping others or really being there, carrying more of the load and the weight than you're supposed to. And you've been going back and forth. What can I do? How can I solve this? And with these eclipses, Scorpio, it's like everything just kind of sorts itself out and becomes easy and clear to you. So let's pull some more cards. Who you are at the beginning of March is not who you're going to be at the end of March. Don't worry, things are working out in your favor. And Nine of Swords is the card of worry, right? And especially if you feel like you've been struggling financially and all of that, Scorpio, there's some blessing coming in here. And Spirit's saying, don't worry. Don't fear. Okay, and look at that. Poison, not for you. That's the illumination of relationship or situation or job, something where you are being sucked dry. You're giving more than what you're receiving, and Spirit's confirming it's toxic, it's poison, it's not for you. It's okay to walk away. It's okay to say no. It's okay to decide that you are going to find a new job somewhere, whatever's going on here. Some things are meant for a time, and then we grow and we evolve out of those situations, those relationships. And that's kind of what's happened here. Six of Pentacles, giving and receiving, but I'm getting that you're giving and not receiving much back in return. Focus on your goals and see, it stands in your way of what you're trying to achieve in your life. Love from heaven. So your past loved ones are with you very strongly through March, giving you signs, giving you synchronicities. And you've been, waiting. In March, any decisions that you've been trying to make, you're not going to be in that waiting game anymore. Like I said, through the eclipses and Mercury retrograde, you're just seeing the writing on the wall. And you also are feeling the strength mentally, emotionally, spiritually to make any sort of change that needs to happen here, or make any sort of decision that must happen. And you're very balanced. Temperance is a beautiful energy of healing, of balance, of restoration, and of fairness. And where things are out of balance in your life, it's going to become abundantly clear. And you are going to have what you need within to adjust that, or to make any changes, to speak your mind, to walk away, to let it go, to let change in. And your past loved ones are also giving you a lot of signs and synchronicities. Let go of anxiety. Okay, so we've got don't worry and let go of anxiety. Calm your nerves and you'll be able to hear the voice of your angels. Things are working out. Things are going in your favor. And what was making you afraid, what you were feeling very uncertain about, it's not going to have that same grip on you. And I also do feel, those of you where this is some financial struggles, there is some sort of blessing coming in the month of March for you. And that may be why your angels and spirit are saying don't worry. Because, I mean, this is the card of worry, right? The Nine of Swords. What do I do? But we've got don't worry and let go of anxiety. Mercury retrograde may be bringing something back to you as well, like money, abundance that's owed, blessings that's owed. Okay, that's too many. Let's see. The law of secondary causation. Stop reacting and start being the person you've always desired to be. And see, that's putting yourself first and not putting up with everybody else's crap and not feeling like you have to fix it for them, even if they're trying to guilt trip you into thinking that you need to. The law of divine will. Stop waiting for a sign. The universe responds to your beliefs. And see, you've got that waiting right there. Information has been presenting itself to you, but maybe you just weren't sure. But now with these eclipses, it's going to become very clear and what is best for you, Scorpio. And maybe you've just been afraid to give yourself that permission to let go, to move on, to receive bigger and better because you don't want to hurt anybody. The law of action. Get out of your comfort zone and take bold action today. Yes, Scorpio. And the law of attraction. Embody the highest version of yourself. And whatever this relationship, this situation, circumstance, or job is preventing you from being at your highest vibration, because again, it's like something is siphoning your energy and not giving back to you the same way that you've been giving to it. And it's okay to give yourself permission to be happy and to walk away and receive better. These eclipses are powerful. They are illuminating everything. You are no longer going to feel confused or in the dark. Life is a dream within a dream. You have a lot of power. You are a strong manifester. But if your energy is splintered all over the place, you know, within relationships and heavy situations, you don't have enough energy for your own dreams and goals. And that's what we're getting right now through March. It's time to focus on you and not worry about anybody else. Don't let them guilt trip you into thinking that you need to help them or fix their problem, or you need to work 30 hours of overtime a week. No. You don't need to do that, Scorpio. There's better, and all of that's opening up for you in March with these eclipses. And retrograde, I feel, is bringing some blessing back to you as well. Biggest message, do not worry. Everything's going to work out. And this month is just going to be, like I said, you start one way and you end it feeling a completely different version of yourself, and your past loved ones are with you. So those are your messages for March, Scorpio. If you need a personal love reading, tarot reading, or mediumship reading, my daughter is a wonderful psychic medium, and I will link her information below. I am sending you lots of love and light. Take care.